So we're here to feel all of it, and part of aligning ourselves to a new potential and that frequency of consistent epic alignment and consistent epic creation and consistent epic better feeling. And because what we want is just to feel the connection and the bliss of being here. And part of what people don't talk about much in manifestation, in creation, is the process of honoring whatever shows up, the process of honoring those emotions, because we're battling thought forms from unconscious programming, we're battling thought forms from karmic lineage, we're battling thought forms sometimes that are held in the causal body, which is not even in the level of something that you can perceive unless you take the action towards a new enhanced reality. So only when we take a leap of faith into something that we want to birth, or we want to create, or we want to do, or an expansion, then we're going to see what shows up. So we cannot get there from where we are. We need to take the action, which are the deeds, and I love using the TED in reverse. Thoughts, emotions, deeds, but deeds, emotions, and then thoughts. We take first the action, and then as we walk through that path, our highest excitement, our highest vision, whatever we have access to in the moment that's like, yes, this lifts me up, then we're gonna see what are the beliefs that are gonna show up that are gonna be in the emotions. And it's like, oh, okay, these waves, this cry, this anger, this grief, this longing, this whatever it is, which is beautiful. And rewire those by keep taking the action in the level of the deeds from that new vision you have for yourself. And then the thoughts will align to match that vision from the deeds and the actions. So it's just a process of creating and honoring, persisting, but also giving space for whatever shows up, because you are not the emotion. Like, I have people that sometimes it's like, but that sounds so bipolar. It's like, it's not bipolar. You can be in a level of so much sadness, and in a minute snap of it and be like, oh, okay, I release that sadness and now I'm blissed out. And because you are not the wave is just the thought form that's coming through to show you something, or maybe it just needs to be processed. So the more we trust that, the more we feel comfortable with all the sensations, with all the juiciness of life, and then the easier it is to manifest the reality that we want to see. Because we don't let the thoughts, which are to block us from taking the action, which is what keeps us contracted, we just take the action despite of the sensations, allow them to rise, and then honor them. And then our thoughts change, and we're like, oh yeah, we're capable of this. Oh yeah, we were always an aspect of God and divinity. We were always meant to have the life that we desired, because if it's our heart's desire, it means that's meant for us. We cannot suppress our expansion. We cannot suppress our joy, because that's what makes us radiate, and we're here to radiate that frequency, that uniqueness. So in this, that power true, the question would be, what am I believing about myself that is showing up in my reality as something that I don't prefer? What is that belief that I'm having or holding or haven't let go of? What benefit am I perceiving in the reality that I'm entertaining versus the one that I want? Because we need to let go of the one we are entertaining in order to have space for the one we want to anchor. And the third one would be where I am not being in complete integrity within myself, when or where I am saying something to someone in regards to the version of myself I'm creating, and then I speak to another friend or a coworker or a partner or a lover or whatever, and then we're coming from the previous version of self, because we cannot create and crystallize the new self until all of our conversations, all of our agreements with reality, all of our states of being are in congruency. Because if not, it's like the timelines get like this, and we need to create a consistent, stable timeline in the direction of what we want to see, and then we will create way faster, and our visions are going to be epic and vast and enhanced and juicy. So those are the three premises, the three questions. If you feel called to be part of this container that's going to be birded, send me a message on my DMs. I'm already so excited for all that we can create with this and all that it's being created, and just empower each other so we can hold ourselves accountable in that alignment, in that epicness, in that flow, in that unique frequency that's equally strong but soft and gentle. That's it. Much love.